So in a typical year, our nurse starts the year by looking at immunizations for our students and making sure all of our incoming students have the proper immunizations. She also does distribution and collection of medicine. She handles any emergencies that happen through the building. She does health education for our students. She also deals with any students that come to the office with any symptoms or sickness, helps them feel better until their parents can pick them up. She's just an integral part of our building.
With the addition of COVID, now we have to have two clinics, essentially one clinic just for students with symptoms and another clinic just for students who have daily procedures or medications or injuries or things non-COVID symptom related. This year we also, had to start contact tracing.
Whether it's text messaging parents, emailing administrative team about a particular positive case that has occurred. She's even Nurse Dowell. It could be 10 o'clock at night. She's debriefing the administrative team on what to expect the next day. And this is on top of her regular duties in past years as a school nurse. And so I don't know how she does it, but she's found that balance not only to take care of herself personally and her family, but also Kenwood Middle School.
I think we're more than a school nurse. Like I do nursing here, but if somebody asks me what, like my sister says, Laura, you're not the nurse. You're the cafeteria. You're the Dollar General, and to be a friend is really what I like here. Like if I could teach the kids how to wash clothes, how to cook a meal, along with being a nurse, that's exactly what I like to do. I can connect to my high school students because my children are older, and so I know everything that they've been through. And a lot of times I just say, well, I know what you're going through. This is what my kids went through. Let's just talk about it. I can just kind of understand, feel what they're going through, help them. Sometimes there's support at home, sometimes there's not. I just feel them. They're just family. It's just like family here.
I honestly do not think there are enough words to express how much Nurse Ryan has gone above and beyond this year. There are so many parts that people don't see, even within the building, because teachers are in their classrooms, assistants are working. They don't see what she actually does throughout the day. Just keeping up with the policies and procedures is a job in itself, on top of her regular duties. And then we're talking about all the contact tracing and keeping up with the documents, and that's a huge undertaking. And then on top of that, when the cases were really coming in between September and December, we were getting calls on the weekend. And, as soon as she got the alert, her first question was, what can I do for you? And so it wasn't just a 9-to-5 job.
To me, being a school nurse is the perfect job for me. I remember in nursing school, our professors would always say, you'll find the area, in nursing that you belong in. And, some find it right away, some, take a couple tries, but you'll find where you belong. Even though it's stressful at times, and some days, you're mentally and physically exhausted, it's still a job that I enjoy doing and I look forward to coming to every day. I, like getting to interact with the students and getting to work with the staff members here and administration here. So
relationships are critical during the pandemic and before pandemic, especially at the school level. And so with Nurse Dowell, she's always pre-pandemic had great relationships with our staff, with our students, with our parents, and just communication. She's on call 24/7, calling parents, answering questions, whether it's during the school hour, after school hours. So without that relationship piece with Nurse Dowell, with our students, parents, and staff, I don't think we would have made it this far, I would say, at a comfort level and at ease with the pandemic if those relationships weren't established in the beginning from Nurse Dowell with our students and staff and parents.
I think people don't realize how much that I worry about my kids when I'm not here, how much that I try to do for my kids that has nothing to do with nursing. That just like I said, my kids are family even when they're not being nice to me, or even when they're, when they're not feeling good, or it's not just a job for us.